Looks like we are live. Welcome back to the Let's Algo live stream. I'm BC, FrugalBC coming at you, and interesting day today. If you're wondering why the screen looks a little darker than usual, I'm without one of my lights. And the reason I'm out with one of my lights is because I had a photo shoot today and I thought I'd bring it along just in case I needed it. Turned out didn't need it at all. And of course, I left it at the shoot site. So as soon as I get done with this live stream, I will be driving to go retrieve my light, and hopefully it is where I left it. It's kind of out of the way, so I don't think a lot of people would have seen it, but we'll see. Anyway, enough about. But that's why my screen's a little dark, in case you're wondering. But anyway, we are live, and we have a very interesting week for Algorand, so we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about some news. Very big NFT launch this week. That's a big deal. We're going to talk about that, and Stacey Warden, Algorand Foundation CEO, getting a little bit of hot water again. Some people calling for her removal. We're going to talk about why, and we're going to talk about blockchain speeds. An interesting comparison about Algorand versus some of the other more popular layer ones. And we're going to look at the charts because they are also very interesting, as the thumbnail indicates. A very good week for Algorand price. And kind of bucking the trend of other algos. It's kind of contrary to what I've been talking about. So anyway, guys, if you want to, hey, welcome back, Fredo. Good to see you. I've seen you before. If you guys want to ask questions, you can leave them in the chat. We will answer them. But I try to save them to the end, but I found myself, I just kind of get excited about them. So I tend to do them as we go. But toward the end, we'll kind of have a Q&A. But you can ask at any point in time. I'll probably save it to the next segment. You know how that goes. And if you want to support the stream, if you're watching live, we got super thanks and super likes and all that stuff. You can also join our channel. We have a join tab right next to the subscribe button. You can join the other people who have subscribed. You can get, I give out my weekly portfolio to subscribers. You can see what I'm investing in, what I'm actually doing. And I know you get some of that on the channel too, but this is like a weekly update of how it's going, exactly how much I've made or lost, as it may be. Last week was a pretty good week, so I was happy to share that. Some weeks it might not be so good. It goes up and down, right? Good week, primarily because of the Algorand price, so I can't be too disappointed about that. But also made some money in Lofty and other things. So plus you get those fancy emojis and all that. And so if you want to join our members, you can hit the join tab. We got 2 different levels for you. And as always, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, so you can see all our experiments. Well, before we get to that, now I did a full video, but this week probably there's probably 2 biggest news, and first is that the price is actually hit 40 cents of Algorand at one point. It's back down a little bit, but still kind of bucking the trend. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. That's probably one of the bigger news items. And then the other big news item that I already did a video on this week was the FIFA Nft Partnerships. The NFT platform went live. I tried it out. One little hiccup, but for the most part, it went pretty smooth. You can see my video to see exactly how it works. So check that out when you're done with the live stream. I have to say I'm pretty happy about FIFA. I think they did a good thing. I like that you don't have to have an Algorand wallet, but if you want to do anything with it, you need to get one. So you can go ahead and buy the NFT, and if you just want to keep it on the platform and never deal with the Algorand wallet, that's fine. But if you want to like dive into the ecosystem a little, or see what you can actually do with your NFT, if you want to sell it or try to do something, I think they're supposed to have a marketplace actually on FIFA as well. I think this is really positive, and we're going to talk about I got some news items kind of queued up to talk about why that's a big deal. Let's see. Yeah, but let's get into it, because Stacey Warden, once again, let me see if I can find that one first. Okay, yeah, it's that one. So she had some interesting comments about FIFA. She said that she felt, so Stacey felt like that she made this joke about, here, I'll pull it up. I'll just pull it up. It's just easier. So let that pull up. So she says, see now, here's the thing from my point of view. Why would you even sit through hours of men running back and forth, not scoring when you can just watch and own only the best FIFA World Cup bits on FIFA Plus Collect? Am I right? Efficiency, just an idea. Am I missing something? No fan scolding. Yeah, so as you can imagine, people did not like that very much. Some people said, hey, lighten up. And I kind of get that. But also, last week I defended her for standing up for her team, and I thought that was totally legit. This tweet seems a little like, come on, this is your biggest partner, and you're gonna kind of trash the sport of your biggest partner. I said that a lot better than I said in the video, by the way. It just seems like a bad move. I mean, it's pretty poor taste, I would say. Is it the end of the world? No. But some people apparently think it is, so we're going to cover that. That's the one I had pulled up before. So this person on Reddit, and I've seen there's actually a couple, three of these, and I've been seeing it floating around on Twitter too. Says, no, it's not sexism, it's common effing sense. After everything in the past week, we have the launch of FIFA Plus Collect, and the world's most unfunny CEO thinks it's cute to take a jab at how boring soccer is. Like, how can you be that dumb and blinkered? And blinkered? Is that a British thing? I don't know. And oblivious and corny and insulting all at once. Like, please stop tweeting because you effing suck at it. Sorry for the F bombs there. I wasn't going to read them, but and there's a lot of, as you can imagine, a lot of people kind of piling on. It is kind of like, but I don't know, that is for a CEO to do that, I think it's kind of poor form, right? It's like saying, oh, hey, this new partner, by the way, it kind of sucks. Like someone pointed out, Polygon has this partnership with Starbucks. It's kind of like Polygon saying, yeah, well, Starbucks coffee kind of sucks, but you should get the NFT anyway. Anyway, I don't really want to dwell on that. I think I don't think it's like I said, I don't think it's the biggest issue in the world, but kind of a poor. That one I thought was kind of a poor choice. I stood up for her on the other issue when she was defending her team. I thought that's what a CEO should do, but this is not what a CEO should do. A CEO should not be like undercutting the industry basically of the partner that you're partnering with. But anyway, that's just my. You can feel free to leave your comments, your opinions in the comments below in the chat. So I'm curious what you guys think. But we're going to move on. Basically, overall, the FIFA news was very, very good, very positive. And I'm kind of going out of order here. So let's go back to, we got to go to the charts. But actually, it kind of all ties in, right? Because as you can see, Bitcoin, not such a great week. Ethereum, not a great week. XRP had a very good week, not so a little down over the day, but very good week. But overall, kind of a down market. And then here is Algorand, up 22.9% on the week, sitting at 38 cents from, where we were at 30 a week ago. And it did hit as high as 40 cents. That's pretty impressive. I'm very happy about that. I think a lot of people are happy to see the price go up. And I think it's because of utility. Now, let me show you something here. Because if I sort it by volume, fortunately, it doesn't give you okay, hold on. So Algorand is actually quite a bit higher up, as you'll see. They don't change the numbering system, so the number is still by market cap. But I've counted before the live stream here, and it's like 19th in terms of volume. And it's not very far behind Polygon right now. So you could see it if this FIFA stuff really continues, you could really see this climb up the volume. I mean, we're doing almost 265 million a day. We stop and think about how much that is. By the way, that's kind of crazy, right? There's a lot in that 300 range. That's even Cosmos, and I got some Cosmos. I don't do anything with it. I think this is really cool. This is very positive news for Algorand, and I think a lot of you're going to see that volume increase as the FIFA, as more and more people use FIFA. So very, very cool. Yeah, Yasua Strahato says those FIFA NFTs are nice. Yeah, I like them too. I think it's a cool thing. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm looking forward to when I can actually send them to my wallet. I think that's going to come soon. Let's see, what's the other one I want to do? Uh, yeah, now here's some other parts of that FIFA news. I want to show you guys this. So to start off with, Blockchain Gaming had a great interview, like an hour and a half interview with a developer on Wax, and they were talking about on-chain gaming, and they said a lot of stuff that I thought was really interesting about gaming, how it's pretty difficult to have a play to earn game, and really the play to own should probably be closer to the goal. Hey, Putty Cat's here. Hi, kitty. It's Algo kitty. Anyway, I think that's kind of spot on because I think it's really tough. I haven't seen an economy that's truly working well. Probably closest one is Splinterlands, and that's mostly because they have economy based around buying small packs. So you can buy for $4, you can buy a pack, and that's Algo Meow. I like that. You can buy a small, you can buy a small pack. It's like $4. You can spend that pretty easily. So there's small things to pay, so you can pay in. Just it's kind of like the magic card economy, where you could go buy a pack or two or three or four here and there when you got paid or whatever. And I don't know if you guys played magic cards. I played those when I was in high school back in the day, and and then the value really accrues to the people who really dedicate themselves to the game. That's probably the way, because I just can't see a mechanism where you can just get into this and earn, and there's no eventually, unless you'll do well if you're like an early adopter, but for people coming in on the back end, I think there's always going to be that sort of collapse because you're just counting on more and more and more and more people coming into the game. So he talked a lot about how gaming is, and you should definitely check it out. It's a great interview on chain gaming. Now, I've criticized him for being way too positive about Townstar because he's sponsored by Townstar, and he hasn't. I still think it was crappy of the way they turned off Town without much warning. And the one thing I took issue that he said was that he said that he was like, well, players have this expectation of earning, and I was like, hold on a second. The players had that expectation because these game companies have put that expectation out there, and I'm sorry, but like I paid $300 for a water tank NFT that has marginal utility in the game. There's no way I would pay $300 unless there was some sort of ROI expectation. So that was the one issue I had with him, but otherwise a very smart interview. But the point of that is, like, one of the things he talked about was how the gaming industry has such a strong animosity toward people who are really into gaming and not crypto, have such a strong animosity towards NFTs. So I want to show you this in response to the FIFA NFT because they are not happy. Here it is. Okay. And this was about the FA releasing a statement on its intentions to launch an NFT platform. It says, I can't wait for this NFT trend to die out. It's already dead, but as always, institutions are slow. Probably has us all lined up now. Can't go back on it. This isn't FIFA, but FA is still using the old Internet Explorer browser. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. How is it dead? I hope it's true. It's dead in the sense that the market has crashed and it's barely worth a pittance. Projects will go bust, but NFTs won't. Okay, there's someone smart. Some people swearing again. Yeah, so people, it's basically just a bit late to the scam train, aren't they? Yeah. So everyone thinks it's a scam. Everyone thinks NFTs are terrible, and that just cracks me up because I think the way I think NFT games are going to eventually shake out is it's going to be a little more like, so if I'm playing Fortnite and I buy a skin, well, I'm buying the skin is an NFT, not just a piece of code, something generated from code. And, it's actual NFT, and I can own it and I can sell it to other people if I don't want to play the game anymore, or I just don't want that skin, or maybe I want to trade it to somebody else. And maybe there was like an in-game currency, because actually this isn't that new, right? Like this has been going on since the World of Warcraft days, where people were farming gold and selling gold, selling items. You could buy items on eBay and all that stuff. I mean, basically, this is what gamers want, except I think they don't want to be exploited, and I think that's the big issue. So Um, Boy, I just went on a tangent there. But it does relate to FIFA because it's interesting as this comes into the mainstream, like, this is kind of what people are thinking, and maybe the FIFA thing will help end that 'cause, like I said, they're only, like, $5 a pack, so you're getting this thing for $5 a pack. It's a pretty low investment, it's kinda more for fun than I don't think people are buying this thinking, "Okay, I'm gonna spend, like, $5,000 on this, but it's gonna be worth 10 tomorrow, and if it's not, I'm super pissed." So, uh, and the other thing I want to talk about, because I think this is a really big deal. Again, I know I skipped over I'm all over the place. It's not very organized. This is a big deal. This is Algorand volume over the past month, and we haven't even this is pre-FIFA, right? This is pre-FIFA. Look at this. I mean, the volume's just going crazy. So I think just wait till FIFA, wait till people really start buying up those FIFA NFTs. I think that's gonna be a big deal. Is there anything else here? Okay, one more thing I want to talk about is that with the new upgrade, Algorand has 5 times or five greater the smart contract output of any other smart contract platform. Well, let's take a look at now. That's a big deal because it's competing with all these other blockchains, which for some reason are more popular. And yet, look at this. It's so much faster. I'm going to go through this thing now. This is kind of my last bit of news. Okay, Solana, 273 swaps. That is the fastest. Okay, followed by BSC, Pancake Swap at 195, Polygon at 95, Axix. I think they mean AVIX. I think that's Ava. Trader Joe, 176 swaps. Celo, Uniswap, Ubiswap. Is that what it's called? I don't know. And then Ethereum at 18. Now, Algorand can handle 1625 AM swaps per second. And that's assuming a 3.8 second per block and 25K transactions. Now, of course, these were actual tests that this person had actually done. So when you test things, they tend not to be at their maximum. So it could be less than this, but even if it's half, it's still quite a bit greater than all those other ones. And I think that's really interesting and worth noting. Let's see, how we doing, guys? This one from Fredo says 67 to $1.05 is very possible. Yeah, it's all just a matter of when. I mean, it'll hit that at some point. And I think with a lot of usage and with now that they don't have as much coin to dump into the economy, because there's a lot of coin that they were dumping in, and it was a big chunk of what they have to put in. That now I think we're going to see a lot better. We're going to see a lot better price. So. Yep. Remember, guys, you can leave your comments in the chat, so we will answer any questions you have. No, I didn't look into XET yet, but I will look at that. But yeah, make sure you leave your comments in the chat, and then we will answer them at the end. Also, just remember you can hit the like and subscribe button to help support the channel, and the super chats are available as well if you're interested in that. But let's get into the tiny chart. Oh, and you can join the crew here. Oh, wait, before I do that, sorry, I want to show you one thing that is not Algorand related. This is on the Wax blockchain, and I'm kind of curious about this. It seems like possibly a cool game. It's called Metropolis Origins. You can try it out without having a Wax wallet, but if you want to play the NFT part of it, get your own cards and everything, then you can join via the Wax wallet. Basically, hit play now. They give you a tourist deck to play. It doesn't list Brave on here, but it seemed to work fine on Brave too. So, and there's a motion comic you can watch too. So I don't know. I might be expanding out. Wax sounds interesting to me, and I like the idea that they have some games. They're supposed to be blockchain brawlers. Is supposed to be pretty cool too. I haven't checked it out, but I did play this game. It's kind of like a cyberpunk Hearthstone style game. So if you're into that stuff, be sure to check it out. I think it looks pretty cool. Just just one little thing outside of Algorand. We're going to get back to, let's look at the charts now. Where are we here? Okay, well, let's look at Cosmic Gold still on top. Now, remember, as I've said this many times, but Vestige, or I still like to call it Tiny Charts, I still think that was a better name. Tiny Charts ranks them by TVL, not market cap. You can do market cap. Maybe it's because it's, oh, it isn't. Asian reserve currency was replaced by green earth block. It's not going to tell me that. Interesting. The TVL is really, really low, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, Cosmic Gold still at the top and is down. As are a lot of things. DeFi token is down, GoMint is down, Algo Gems is down, all down on the week. Chips is up. I heard the new Chips, they either have a new platform or a revamped one, but I guess you can play some stuff on there, so I might have to check that one out. There's just too much stuff to check out. Vestige, which is the maker of the charts, is down. Yeah, look how far Yieldy is down now. Up a little bit today, but down on the week. Webland is up, and Algodex token and Opulus. So not a lot of ASAs having the same success as Algorand today. And then if we look at Buttcoin is still very, very popular, and it's up 7.7%. Alkacoin up 10%. That's good for that. And then Yieldy's been up a little bit. Also in the biggest gainers besides Alkacoin and Buttcoin, Akita Inu making a comeback. I haven't heard much out of them for a while. I knew the guy. I interviewed the guy, one of the developers, who's now he's doing Algo Fund with Crypto Nerd. Monty over at Crypto Nerd. And then trending, it's those three again, so they're kind of all the same. Yeah, pretty cool. Not much, I don't know, not much to talk about. Do you guys know about Buttcoin? That's the one that was created basically as a joke or just to show how easy it was to create a coin. I think that's kind of neat. Let's go. Algo says, let's go. Algo says crypto head. Yay. Let's see. Well, it's time for our questions. And Yasua Strawhado says, are Epic cards valuable from FIFA at a sense? Well, I guess we're not really going to know the real value of these things until they actually put them out. So there has to be a marketplace for it first, so then people will buy them. And there's been some speculation on that because there's a lot of each of them created. I think there's wasn't there 1.5 million? There are 500 packs, so I think that's 1.5 million NFTs. And then because of that, it's like, well, how many? Even the very top tiers, still had quite a few made. But that being said, it kind of depends on how much people actually want these things. So we'll see if there's people that really want to like complete collections, then they'll have some value. And to answer your other question, you asked if I got 3 commons. I bought the 1 pack to do the video, and they were all 3 commons, so I didn't get anything beyond common. I might buy a couple more of them. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Oh, you got a Ronaldo. Yeah, was that an epic or an epic or what is it? They had rare epic. Then they had one other one that wasn't as common. It wasn't a common term. Like it seemed like they use a lot of common terms except one. I can't remember, but there were 4 categories. So, but yeah, oh, it's an epic. Awesome. Yeah, I guess it'll matter. Like I said, it will depend on how many people want to have that NFT. I'm guessing they're going to want to have the NFTs of like their stars, right? Like they're going to want to have iconic. Yeah, that's what it was. Iconic, common, rare, epic, and iconic. So I'm going to guess ones with Ronaldo, Messi, Zidane, if they go back that far. I wonder if they'll have Pele. Should have Pele. Or Pele was big when I was a little kid. I think he was already. I think, in fact, I think he was already. I think he was already like retired when I was a kid. But yeah, I think I don't know how. Like I'm not. I'm. Let's see. I like soccer. I watch it. I watch the World Cup usually, but I'm not like a fanatic fan. So like the people who are like diehard into it, I'm kind of curious how into this they're going to be. Like, are they going to be like, oh my god, I had to have every single one of them? But they're selling pretty good. Yasuo Strahada says, I got the best Brazilian women footballer. Yeah, I couldn't tell you who that is. I know the U.S. women's team, but beyond that, I don't know any of the other players. I know more about the men's sport just from watching it. So, let's see here. Yeah, so I'll just go to let's see what else. I'll wait for you guys to ask more questions. I just want to see what else people said. Yeah, my FIFA NFT one did pretty well. It was a good that video did good well. Yeah, someone said Stacy is the best thing that has happened for Algorand. I don't know if I'll just leave that out there. You guys can. Another person said I'm no soccer fan, but I bought a pack of moments to help support the partnership. So some people are just saying that they wanna buy it to support. Yeah, if they just sold it, if it wasn't on Algorand, I probably wouldn't have bought them. I'll be real. Let's see. Yes, people were asking a lot of questions about selling them, and I didn't. Hmm. Someone said, "Why am I making nothing into something?" I think they apparently unsubscribed from the channel. That was in response to the FIFA NFT video. I don't know if they're talking about the project or just the Stacy drama, but I don't think it's fair to say it's nothing. Oh, someone had a problem and then they worked it out, but so, what was this problem again? Oh, is this person that said that they every time they log into Algorand, begins every time that they log into their My Algo wallet, they have to like re-enter their passphrase, which man, that would be annoying. So apparently he had to press save, otherwise it would continue to ask for the seed phrase. So I didn't fully understand it, but I'm glad it got worked out. I think I brought that out on the live stream last week. Is some people didn't like my bashing of Charles Hoskinson, for his what I thought was hypocritical on him talking about Stacey Warden. Someone wanted me to do an analysis of Dharma Network. Yeah, people asked him about ETH2. I didn't really get a lot of questions this week. Let's see. What are you guys saying now? Chat's blowing up here. Yep. Marta. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Straw House says, yeah, by the way, I read that after 2 weeks of open account, you can join the secondary market at FIFA. Yeah, I've heard October. I've heard October thrown around as when they open up the secondary market. So I'm assuming that they just want to sell these things first, which kind of makes sense. Oh, yeah. Which one? Which comment was that? Crypto Head? Was that the guy who unsubscribed? Yeah, well, at first I was just like, really, this whole big FIFA partnership? You don't think that's a big deal? And then I realized he might have been talking about the Stacy thing because I covered that too. I did do a video on DFly way back. Yeah, so I guess it was one of those things that I liked, but I just didn't feel like it did anything different than what I already have. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of funny. I was like, that was the first comment on the video too, and I was like, "Geez." I was like, "Well, this one's gonna go well." It turned out to be a very popular video too, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, it takes all kinds. It's what you sign up for, I guess, when you decide to be a YouTuber. By the way, I guess I didn't mention it, but the funny thing too is that I unsubscribed and then I hit 1,500 subscribers. So we set a new milestone. That's pretty cool. Happy to see that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was kind of wild, right? Like it was kind of wild that the first comment I get was like I'm unsubscribing, you jerk, and then then after that, I don't know, like everyone else is like, well, we're gonna subscribe, so you think it's like you might have inadvertently helped me. Oh well, it's funny. Uh, what does what helps for arbitrage? What are you talking about? Yasuos? Arbitrage for what? Oh, I'm running out of steam. We're gonna go a few more minutes, and I gotta go retrieve my ring light, which hopefully is where I left it. um, about DeFi, like, yeah, but what arbitrage? What do you mean? What are you arbitraging? Well, I'm probably due for like a video on DeFi anyway, so I'll probably redo one. Well, who knows? My list is getting really long of stuff I need to do. Maybe I just need to quit my job and do full time YouTube. But then you guys got to watch more videos, I guess, or just watch more ads. I don't know. That probably get me in trouble. I shouldn't have said that. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate everyone watching. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, stay safe out there. Remember, hit the like button and subscribe and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Take care. And as always, we'll see.